Hello, in this graphics display calculator skills video, we're going to have a look at using our GDC to factorize expressions. So let's get stuck straight into it. Again, we'll go into the menu button here, and then I'll press 3 for algebra. And then you can see that the second option down there is factor. So I'm going to click on 2. And there it is there, factor. And I'm going to type in 4x squared plus, oops, when that happens, by the way, you just have to press the arrow key to get back. So 4x squared, press the arrow key, that gets me to down to the bottom line again, plus 4x plus 1, close the bracket, and then when I press return, there we go. 2, just remember that dot means times, so that's 2x plus 1 all squared. Instead of going to the menu, you can use the keyboard here to type it out, F-A-C-T-O-R, and when it turns into a function it knows, you can see it went from italics to non-italics there. Bracket 8x squared, press the arrow key to go back to the main line again, minus 50. You might want to pause the video and see if you can do this manually to see whether what you get is confirmed by the calculator. Okay, you either paused or you didn't. When I press return, you can see here it's fully factorized it. It's got the common factor of 2, and then you've got 2x minus 5, and then 2x plus 5. So it fully factorized and used dots, so it's pretty cool. If I go to factor again and go 3x squared plus 2x plus 1, close the bracket and press return. You can try and factorize this yourself if you want to first. But there's no simple factorization that would work for this, and so it's ended up with the same as we started with, 3x squared plus 2x plus 1. In other words, there is only one common factor, it's this one. In a way, it's a prime number, it's a prime expression. The other thing to have a look at, and this is completing the square, so if you're watching this at the start of the week, this won't make sense until you've looked at the Friday videos. Under algebra, you've got number 5, which is completing the square. So I'll click on that, complete the square. I'll put the expression in that I want to use for completing the square. 2x squared, arrow key, plus 3x. I've deliberately chosen a pretty horrible one. Close the brackets, press return. Oops, I think I need to have it with an equals 0 here, comma x. Close the brackets. And it's given it to us in a funny old way. 2 outside of x plus 3/4 to the power of 2 equals 1/8. So next week, you'll learn about quadratic equations and solving them. This isn't a solve of it, but just for this week, in terms of confirming any answers that you might have, it might be worth just looking at this and saying, well, what you would have got as your answer is 2 outside of x plus 3/4 to the power of 2, and then this bit here would be on the right-hand side, so it'd be minus 1/8. Okay, so that's the trick, I suppose. It's minus 1/8 on as an expansion rather than, as a factorization rather than a solution that we're solving. Hope that makes sense. Feel free to reach out to your teacher if you need that clarified any further. That will do for today. Thanks.